Hi, Rose. How are you? I'm getting used to new tracking, so I'm actually kind of playing around with it and looking how it
Rose
it
underscore
moves.
of underscore midnight says, I'm doing good.
That's good to
Salim23
hear.
says, hi.
Hi, Salim. I need to change something. Give me a second. Do. Okay, that's... The nice thing is of this new tracking is it's tracking one of my eyes extremely. And I don't know why it's not doing the other eye as well. But oh well. Also, hi, Salim. We're gonna do a poll. / poll. What to do? What we doing? I'm gonna, of course, do the standard gacha games. Naraka. Let me look at what other things you guys had on the list. I can't do Final Fantasy 14 because I need to renew my sub. You know what? I will add a fucking thing. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I will add a new game to the list. Okay, I am going to write down Ultimate Game, the villainess is a door. I can't even. I'll just write Ultimate Game. What else do we have on my library? I suppose I could do Sea of Thieves on my own. And get used to the game mechanics back again. For the next time I collab it. Chat, please don't make it a tie. If you make it a tie, you will make me cry, so please don't make it a tie. There are 6 of you in here. I know it's possible to get a tie. But I don't want a tie. And if it ends up being a tie, I will figure out a way. First votes goes to Otome Game. Interesting. Otome Game. Which, for those of you who wonder which Otome Game it is the villainess is adored by the neighboring country's prince. Which has an anime adaptation, and I didn't know that in Otome Game. It's actually a light novel turned into an Otome Game. And I suppose that's voice acting, but I don't know if it's Japanese or English. Chat, vote now! Ho ho ho! We're avoiding a tie! We're avoiding a tie! I'm happy! Somehow a tie has been avoided and I'm happy about it. I way suspect you guys to make a tie because of other returns streaming with me on my own.
Rose_of_midnight says, there are still people who have not voted.
They don't need to vote. They are not obligated to vote. They are voluntary votes. Chat, don't turn this please into a freaking tie, I beg you. Otome Game, Otome Game. It will be actually kind of interesting to see how the Otome Game differs from the anime.
Rose_of_midnight says, remember chat, your vote counts.
It does count. Depending on whether I will have a tie or not. Because then if it's a tie, it's null and void. And then I have to choose what we're doing. Which I might choose a game which no one chose at all, despite y'all. Yes, I would totally spite y'all. Seems like Otome Game is still winning. Is it a category on Twitch? Let me see if this category on Twitch. The villainess is adored by the prince of a neighboring kingdom. Yes. Actually, it is. It's a category on Twitch, so you... Thank you all for making my life easier and not choosing a tie. What should be my mom who was chosen the Otome Game? Without knowing what it is. That would be funny. Would be hella funny. My mom does absolutely zero idea what an Otome Game is. She knows that my Honkai streams and my Genshin streams as well. So she tends to vote for those, but she might have just gone for... She might have gone for Otome Game this time because it's new. Because she told me to do newer games. Otome. Do I need to explain to people what the Otome Game is? Or do you guys know?
Salim23 says, play it on Dutch so she can understand it.
You can't play it on Dutch! Which one are you talking about? The Otome Game? The Otome Game you can't play in Dutch. Also, it would be so freaking embarrassing if my mom had to listen to me have a squealing anime girl in my... in Dutch. Oh my god, that would be so bad. So cringe. Oh, god nee. God no. Otome games are not made for Dutch. It's the demon language, and I agree with you all, okay? Don't clip me fucking doing Akasama out of context with Dutch. That's just cringe. And it's a Tome game. Okay, let me sort it up. Let me sort of this Otome game. Where is it? Okay, we're gonna change. Oh god, I hear the music. You guys can't hear it yet. Let me do sound settings so you guys can hear it. There you go. New game. Can I make this bigger? Options.
Mama Hein says, Ga Ji Nog beginnen.
We gaan beginnen. Ik ben aan de instellingen zitten. Why can I not? Well, I hope for you guys it's big. Otherwise, I don't know. It's not big for me. It's not full screen. Can I make it full screen? Oh, I can make it full screen. Good. I've made it full screen. Gaming scene. Okay, so why am I doing this to myself? I'm going to have the voices, am I not? because it's not English, I think. If this is the same voice as in the anime, then I'm fucked. Volume 1. Today is the Academy's graduation party. However, despite being an occasional day, an unpleasant sight was to be seen. A girl was accused of a crime she had never committed. A girl named Tiara Rose with honey pink hair was soon to be punished. Now shall I get her out of this? How shall I get her out of this predicament? This is one of my love interests. Unpleasant sight indeed, but for Aqua Seed, it was quite an opportunity. Heading lightly towards the king. What the fuck? Aqua Seed was ready to ask to leave this situation to him. Meanwhile, King Alexander, seated in luxurious gold-framed chair, was glaring at his own son, Heart Knights. The king surely wasn't expecting his own son to put him in a situation like this. He looks like he's about to explode. Just then, the king notices Aqua Seed.
Aqua Seed 王子か。すまないな。祝いの席だというのに、具足が迷惑をかけてしまっているようだ。
It's Japanese, okay? That caught me off guard for a bit. I didn't expect even the king to be voiced. So the dot lines are not voiced, but the fucking said lines are fucking voiced. Okay, good to know. Prince Aqua Seed, I apologize for my son's behavior on such an occasional day.
いいえ、むしろ私にとっては良好です。
No, not at all. Actually, it's rather lucky for me.
良好?
Lucky? As Aqua Seed smiled, the king looked at him puzzled.
ティアラローズ城へ、この場で求婚することをお許しいただきたい。
Rose underscore of underscore midnight says, I don't think that was thoughts, more like narration.
It was his thoughts because he was like, okay, how am I supposed to get her out of this? King Alexander, I ask for your permission to propose to Lady Tiara Rose.
Aqua Seed 王子、何を言ってるか理解しているのか?
Prince Aqua Seed, do you understand what you just said? The king's eyes opened wide in astonishment. And as unprecedented as it may sound, Aqua Seed had requested to propose
Rose
to the
underscore of
prince's
underscore
fiance.
midnight says, it was narrating what he was thinking. Granted, I have no idea if they will be the thoughts.
I don't think so. However, this brings us to another fact that the prince is about to condemn his fiancée. The prince's fiancée is known as a very well-mannered, kind lady. It's more than obvious that the fault lies with Prince Heart Knights. I was about to say Prince Aqua Seed. Aqua Seed is the most pretty, loving fucking boy ever. If you've seen the anime, you've seen the anime. If you read the manga, you read the manga. If you read the light novel, you read the light novel. I'm fucking jealous of this fucking lovey-dovey pair. The king wouldn't deny my proposal in this situation, would they? Whilst the king kept his mouth shut, the person next to him spoke up.
私が許可をしよう。
Oh, is it their dad? Is it their dad? I will give you the permission.
お前、何を勝手に。
何をおっしゃいますか、陛下。ティアラは私の娘ですから、父親である私が許可を出すのに問題などありません。
Ha! Ha 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 ha! This actually didn't happen in the fucking anime or manga. I think it happened in the light novel, but I don't think it happened in the actual, like, anime or manga. The king didn't get his ass fucking beat by the prime minister. Let me just check if everything is working. Your Majesty, Tiara Rose is my daughter. It should not be a problem for the father to give the permission. The man who spoke of was the Prime Minister, who was also Lady Tiara Rose's father, Marquis Clementine.
お許しいただき、ありがとうございます。彼女から良い返事をもらえた暁には、改めてご挨拶に伺います。
Thank you for your permission. Please let me formally introduce myself if Lady Tiara Rose would accept my proposal.
マリンフォレストの王太子であるアクアスティード殿下にそう言っていただけるとは、娘もきっと喜ぶでしょう。
Indeed, Tiara Rose would be happy to hear that Prince Aquasteed, the crown prince of Marine Forest, is interested in her.
ただ、私は娘の望まない結婚には了承で
I
き
will
かね
not
ます
approve of
が。
any unwanted marriage for my daughter. The Marquise politely, yet with a firm tone, let Aquasteed know that his daughter's will comes first with marriage. He surely cares about deeply about her. For now, being able to introduce myself is enough. I don't want Lady Tiara Rose to be with a man who doesn't care about her anymore.
わかりました。覚えておきましょう。では、この場は私が預からせていただきます。
As Akasi nodded at the king and the marquis, he walked towards the center of the venue. Never have I thought that such an opportunity would come my way. Could I get any luckier? I once gave up knowing that this love will remain unfulfilled, but I won't hold back my feelings anymore.
そこまでですよ、ハルトナイツ王子。彼女よりも、あなたの言葉の方がよほど広いではありませんか。
That's it, Prince Hard Knights. You should be ashamed of yourself, not her.
ね、ティアラローズ嬢。
Don't you think so, Lady Tiara Rose? Wait, where are we now? Oh god, this is gonna be a lump of sex. Okay, everyone ready? The story brings us back to the day before. It was just another regular school day. A spacious classroom held about 30 students, and all of them were from royal or aristocratic families. Fuck me. As the sun was setting and the day was about to end, a girl abruptly stood up. fine crafted chair she was seated on tilted and made a small noise. In that moment, her seat cushion fell off, which caught the classroom's attention. Her name is Tiara Rose Lapis Clementine. Her family, endowed with the title Lapis, holds the second highest authority in this country. What is this? No! Something unexpected struck through my head. Not knowing what it was, I jumped on my feet. Oh no! Everybody is looking. A lady should always act gracefully. I've been taught so all these years. Tiara Rose tries to calm herself down, but the flashback made her panic. Oh no, this is not okay. Get yourself together, Tiara Rose. What bastard? Sorry. Look at him! He's such a fuckboy!
Rose_of_midnight says, that guy looks like a prick.
He's a prick! Hard Nights, her fiance looks over confused. No, I cannot collapse right here, not now. My consciousness fades, and I lose control. As my honey pink hair... How do you describe your own hair as honey pink? Hovers in the air, I realized I was about to collapse.
ティアラローズ嬢
It's Aquasteed? Did I just see him rushing towards me? No, I guess I'm having not hallucinations. Just then, Tiara Rose had completely fainted. However, her body had not collapsed onto the floor, but rather onto the hands of onto the hands that had rushed to save her. Sorry, that was my fucking brain going grammar. And those hands were not of Hard Knights, her fiancé. It was the Crown Prince Aquasteed, who had come to study abroad from the neighboring kingdom Marine Forests. Aquasteed, who came just in time before Tiara Rose fell on the floor, held her gently as if he was holding a precious gem.
ティアラローズ嬢大丈夫ですか
I love his voice. His voice is perfect. I can't believe they got everyone from the anime to do this. Now we need an English dub. If we have an English dub, better W. But I'm not complaining. I'm already happy with the fucking Japanese dub. Cause I watched the anime in Japanese. I don't think does it have an English dub right now? Let me check. I don't think it does. Let me check.
代々
No, it does not have a dub. It does not have a dub. Which is sad, because it's actually a really beautiful and beautiful story. It was a classic for the shoujo mangas. It was one of the first villainess stories that I had freaking read. And to think it came out of an Otome game is like, yes. ATR Rose, are you alright?
ティアラローズ城。
Tiara Rose had completely fainted, not able to answer to see, nor realize that he was holding her.
やだ。私、悪役。
No, no, not the villainess! After Rose fainted, her mind was flooded with memories. However, those were not of her past nor the future, but memories of somewhere completely different. Yay, and new still, I finally completed Heart Knight's route. A young girl's voice rings in her head. The other Rose thinks to herself that somehow this girl resembles her. Are these memories from my previous life? It might sound ridiculous, but Tiara Rose was already convinced. Her present life was a duplicate of her favorite Otome game. The Ring of Lapis Lazuli is a fancy Otome game with magic and fairies in the concept of the European-style world. The beautiful illustrations were what made it so popular, much so that it was already booked with reservations before its release. Various routes include Prince Heart Knight, the heroine's brother-in-law, brother-in-law. Okay, fine, that makes sense. Morgulus Tilst, leader of the knights, sorcerer of the school, leader of the knights, sorcerer, the school's healer, you name it. Tiara Rose herself in her past life was a huge fan of the Ring of Lapis Lazuli. She remembered she was hooked for days. It was no problem reincarnating into her favorite Otome game. The problem was that the character she reincarnated as, Tiara Rose Clementine, was not the heroine but the villainess. The heroine of this Otome game was a adopted daughter of a Margrave. Born as a commoner, she possessed strong magical powers, which led her to be adopted by an aristocrat, who then enrolled her into the Lapis Lazuli Academy. Gathering memories from her past life, Tiara Rose recalls a girl, Akari. Akari had beautiful black hair and like in the original game, she was also adopted by a Margrave. Furthermore, she was always with Heart Knights. The girl Akari was no doubt the heroine of the Otome game, Ring of Lapis Lazuli. Akari transferred to this academy 2 years ago, which means Tiara Rose realized that there isn't much time left until the ending. Tomorrow, the academy holds a graduation party in the game. Tiara Rose is confronted to break off her engagement with Heart Knights at the party. Moreover, she will be condemned. The heroine had already won his heart over his fiancée, Tiara Rose. There is no way that changing the ending of the game at this point. There's nothing the heroes can do. Everything is all too late. To which point should I continue? I might save it here and just continue tomorrow because I don't want to go on for a long stream. I want to just test it out if I could stream today.
Salin23 says, if you want.
Yeah, because I have an appointment tomorrow and I don't wanna... Let's see who we can raid. Let's take Saru. I haven't been able to raid Saru in a long time, and he's playing Peaks, which is interesting. Saru Monsuki. Have fun at Saru's, everyone! See you all. Maybe tomorrow, depends on how I'm feeling. Otherwise, probably Friday. No, Friday I have a party. Friday I have a party, Saturday I have a friend's thing. Sunday maybe. See you all then. Bye bye.